So this is Villa Veneto in the medieval town of Lapedona. It's a really beautiful town. And this was always a dream of mine, to buy and restore a Liberty-style villa. Mm-hmm. So this dates back to the 1930s. Welcome to Villa Veneto.
Oh wow, that's a very impressive chandelier.
The minute I opened the door and came into this house when we first viewed it, I was just speechless of the height of the ceilings and the lightness of this house, which is quite unusual in a medieval town. They tend to be quite dark, but it's got high ceilings, lots of windows, lots of natural light.
Yes.
And then I'd had my eye on this chandelier for about 2 years in a local shop in Portishead, Georgia. But I hadn't got the perfect spot for it. It needed the height. Yeah. And as soon as I walked in, I thought, I know exactly what I'm going to put
it's
there.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely a focal piece.
It certainly is. It's a beautiful feature.
I bet they had an absolute nightmare assembling it, putting it up.
Oh, it was heart-stopping.
I can imagine.
It arrived in I don't know how many pieces, and the guy Fabrizio from the lighting shop came and met the electrician here. And
so how many people were involved with that?
Well, there was just those two, but then I had the plumber on site as well. And of course, he wasn't meant to get involved because he'd never seen a chandelier quite like that. So he had a sort of his take on it.
So step ladders
and slippery leather shoes going up, and in the end I just had to go upstairs because I just thought if they break a piece now, I'm just going to be so upset. So when they got it all up and we put the light bulbs in and we put it on, I'm so happy.
Oh, but it's worth it because it's such a focus.
It's big, but it's very delicate, very elegant.
It's really elegant,
and
it's so in keeping with the ceiling and the windows.
And the flooring in here, the tiled floor, is all original. And again, lovely, delicate colours, which work really well. And then I got my friend who makes a lot of bespoke furniture for us to make this little bench here. And then just got some fabric and added some cushions.
The colours together, with the black as well. The contrast.
Yes,
really
the black of the raw time. And then you'll see as we're going around, I've bought a lot of paintings from a local artist, a local Dutch artist, and his artwork for me just works perfectly in this house.
Very strong colours and textures.
Yeah. And I like the size of his paintings as well. So leading off from the hallway, we've got these 2 sets of double French doors with beautiful, delicate etched glass. And into the living space.
Oh, I do like it.
Which again just flows really.
It's very, very soft, isn't it?
Yes.
And the colour schemes are fantastic.
Yeah, I mean this was a joy to work on this house.
I love the console tables.
Yes. Again, my friend, I commissioned these, so he made these. The gold leaf.
I assume they were.
Yes, no. He ages them back, and then I found this beautiful black marble from a local guy, and he cut it and did the beautiful edging around there. I'm a stickler for detail, but I just think
the edging's lovely.
Pull it all together, and then beautiful original marble fireplace there, which is fully working.
Did you have to do a lot of work on the fireplace?
No. It was in perfect condition. Yes, we just cleaned it up, swept the chimney. And then I wanted to have a large mirror here because we go up to the kitchen there, and I just thought it draws all the rooms
and it gives
together.
That's the lighter room as well.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yes.
And I like your choice of furnishings in here.
Yeah, I mean this is so heavy. This is a solid marble coffee table here. And bless the housekeeper when she has to move this. she needs the whole team to move it. It is so solid, but it's perfect and just the right height. plenty of space. You can sit here having a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, aperitivi.
And the little green chairs, they're antique.
Yes. I bought these from Appassionata. So they, again, I saw those and I just thought they're just going to be perfect.
And did you have to reupholster them?
No, they were.
They're absolutely spotless.
Yes, spotless. I don't think they were ever sat in. They were probably in a bedroom or something and not really used. But again, beautiful shaped legs.
It's a lovely mix of period and modern. I really like them. It's a really good contrast.
And these sofas are great, so they can recline. They're white clean. They look very elegant. They're very comfortable, but also they're very practical as well. And so then this house just flows beautifully. So we've got two separate sitting areas where we put the television. We've got Sky, obviously, and Wi-Fi here as well. And this painting, this is the painting that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So this is the one, I just couldn't find the right piece of artwork for this wall. So I spoke to Bert and I said, I want an olive tree because we've got olive trees outside there. And I want these colours and I want it very soft and delicate. And 3 days later, he brought it over. He said, "Is this all right?" I said, "It's absolutely. It's like you read my mind. It's absolutely perfect."
It is. Excuse me. And the colours, the way they just work with everything.
Yes, yeah, they draw in
And
the
as you
blues
say,
from
it's
here.
really soft with the edging of black and the console tables.
And this is a lovely. I love quirky little pieces. So this, I bought this from the same people that I bought the chairs from through there. And they've got a really good eye. They have some beautiful pieces.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. So I love that. And then straight through here into the dining area.
This is stunning. Like, this must all be original.
This is all original.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful tradition.
Yes.
It's Liberty style, and I wanted to have a Liberty style dining suite because obviously, the house is that era. Couldn't find anything for months.
Not as a complete set. That's
and I wanted, but I didn't want anything heavy. I wanted something quite delicate for this space. And then through a friend of a friend of a friend, I eventually found it,
and the delicate chairs.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, with the blue seating. I didn't even have to change the seating covers. They were all immaculate. I think again, this had been in a palazzo and had hardly ever been used or taken care of very well.
Yeah, it's absolutely immaculate.
And then again, the lovely gold leaf etching on the glass doors there.
And did you have to do much work on the?
A good clean, a really good clean.
But only clean.
Yes, yeah. Yes, and all the original little keys, because often that's a problem with these,
Or someone's replaced
keys go
before and it's
missing.
damaged.
Yeah, so yeah, they're lovely. And then this,
I was going to ask you, is that an ice bucket?
it's an ice bucket, but it's covered in suede. So yeah, that's a really lovely feature as well. And then we've got fly screens on the windows and internal and external shutters as well in this house. So it gives you
I
lots of
see you have
flexibility.
radiators.
Yes, yeah, fully gas centrifugated.
Radiators all the way through?
Yes.
Okay, so and the one fire there, which is
The one open
working
fire.
open fire, okay.
Yeah. And then originally this was a separate kitchen,
Okay.
access from that door there. So we left that door there, but I really
That goes through to the wall.
that goes through to the hall and downstairs or up to the next floor. But I just wanted this whole living space to flow like this. So we knocked this wall down. Again, worked with the Brinchy boys in Adriatic to make this railing, and I wanted a light, delicate
Yes,
colour.
I was going to say that it's very pale with the gold works perfectly.
Because I didn't want anything too heavy that would sort of block
No,
it. So
black
it
would
just,
be much too heavy.
So this sort of flowed really nicely, and then we found these beautiful steps.
And again, I like the fact that the corners are all
Yes,
beveled. It's just very elegant.
So we go to the kitchen, which we're really pleased with. This worked out really well. I mean, this is the original floor, and that was my only concern, because I love the colours.
The colours are incredible.
And it's an incredibly expensive floor. So much as the builders that discussed, I said I need you to take every tile up. We worked out we had just enough tiles, and very carefully take all of them up and stack them, clean them, and then knock down this wall, and then they relaid them. And I was here at the time when they were laying them, and it was literally down to the last tile. We just had enough. And you can't get these anymore, so...
The colour, I just love the colours. It's just muted, elegant.
Yes.
Really, really nice. And it's good, again, with the original tiles, but the contrast of quite a modern kitchen.
Yes.
Functional, beautiful oven.
Yes, this is a Live, which is the top brand in Italy, and they are super, super ovens. And they look nice as well. I like the dials, and again, it just fitted into
Very
the house
simple.
really well. Yes.
And the worktops, what are the worktops?
So these are Okiti. So these are, it's 90% quartz, resin and natural pigments. So it's really beautiful, very soft touch.
But very durable.
Very, very practical, easy to wipe down, doesn't stain. It's very expensive, but I think it's worth every penny. So we put that throughout.
It's a lovely
the
finish, but it's slightly muted,
Yes,
isn't it? It's
yes.
High gloss.
And then yes, we put it on here.
And this is an interesting light.
Yes, well this is another Murano light, both of these.
Are these
that I
period
found.
lights or?
Yes, yes. Yeah, so I was lucky enough to
That's
find those
very
on an
unusual.
antique market. So,
Yeah.
and you've got a lot of options.
detail up here as well.
Yeah. So you've got all the lights along here, the hood lights, so you can have that light on, that light on. You can have as much light as
But it's such the ambient light is great here for a townhouse. Because quite often in Italy, because the streets are so narrow, you don't get that much light, do you? But here, it's just baking in light.
No, they do tend to be quite dark. So this was, for me, as soon as I walked through the front door, it was a no-brainer for me. It just took my breath away.
And for me, the chandelier took my breath away.
So lovely bespoke kitchen with a large fridge with water filter and ice maker here, which is really nice in the summer months. Very important wine cooler.
And it's okay to drink the water from here.
It is, yes, but this water is obviously filtered as well. But yes, it's absolutely fine to drink the water. Lots and lots of storage space here.
There's a hell of a lot of space in here.
I just bought a couple of stools there. I fell in love with the stools, and they just worked here as well.
I could just see myself sat here with a glass of wine.
Yeah. Watching your husband cook supper.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's got a lovely flow.
It really has.
Really.
And it's nice the way that you can walk. It's very easy to go back down to the dining area there, down the steps. You've got gentle steps here. But you're not cut off from people. If you're in the kitchen and you're working, everybody's there. So it works really well. These were some lights again that I fell in love with. So this is the glass and gold leaf. So we put these, they just work really well.
They're very in keeping with the period, aren't
yes.
they?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So now we're on the first floor, and on this floor we have 2 bedrooms, 1 ensuite and a bathroom.
And access to the
and then access to the beautiful terrace. So I'll show you this bedroom first. So again, lovely parquet floors, which is very unusual again. And they just work really well. I love them. Very warm colour.
I like the colour combination here as well, with the duck blue and
Yes.
dark wood.
Yeah, because this originally was the same colour as the shutters and the windows, but it was very heavy.
Too heavy.
Yeah, it was very dark brown. So I just wanted to introduce another colour.
And having a gold leaf just lifts it and picking out the
you
gold.
you can't beat a bit of gold leaf, that's what I
You
say. A chandelier and some gold leaf.
But it's lovely having a gold in the headboard as well.
Yes, yeah. So I found this headboard and then I found this fabric and got it recovered. I worked with a fantastic upholsterer, Fabio, who's incredible. And then my friend made me these sweet little bedside tables, just with a little detail again, the gold
Very
leaf
simple,
and the
but
blue.
very elegant.
Yes.
But the parquet floor is absolutely beautiful.
I think the
It's in
parquet
such
and
good
the
condition.
original tiles just work really well together. And lots of storage space. The wardrobes are absolutely beautiful. I've never seen such fantastic practical wardrobes. So again, lots and lots of storage space.
And I think as well, because the ceiling height, it just makes it so airy.
Yes. And these are all hand painted as well. These are all...
And I love the way the grey runs through the marble.
Well, this was a really interesting find. I saw this and I love the shape of the legs and I love the way that these fit. They don't take up a lot of space. They fit flush against the wall. So this is the master bedroom and this is like a self-contained suite.
Oh, okay.
So you've got a lovely dressing area here and these are the wardrobes that I was telling you about. Beautifully, again, very delicately hand done. Lots and lots of storage space here. And beautiful doors throughout as well.
An original floor.
Original floor, yes. Again, just lovely soft colours. And again, the tiling here, which you've got the same in the shower area, in the other bathroom, and then
Another chandelier.
Another chandelier, yeah. Murano chandelier again. I keep them going, I think. And this was a heavy wood, dark wood colour, which I didn't think worked very well. It was very dark. So we painted this in a lighter shade and just added a little bit of gold leaf again. Because the taps and all the fittings are gold, so I just thought it'd bring those.
It does. But it's just the whole, it just lifts everything. Not that you need it with so much natural light, but I just like the
bathroom with a fabulous view as well. And then we go through to the bedroom. Again, lovely high ceiling, lots of space.
And again, so light.
Yeah. Beautiful hand-painted wardrobes again, lots and lots of space. So these two bedrooms have AC units, mobile AC units, which you obviously bring out in the summer months. And then the top bedroom we put a
I can't
high-powered
imagine
fan.
it gets that hot here.
No.
Well, any room in the house.
But the wonderful thing is with these houses, you've got the internal and the external shutters as well. So you just keep them really cool during the day. That's what the Italians do.
Yeah.
No Italians ever have AC. You know, they do it like that. But a lot of people like the light throughout the day. So it just gives them the option. They don't have to use it, but if it is particularly hot, you know, they can be comfortable. And lovely satin curtains. It's a shame that we haven't got any breeze today because when you come in and they're sort of floating, it's the view outside. It's just so magical.
And it's lovely that this bedroom has got the access directly onto it. So you can go to the terrace from here or from the hall.
Or from the hallway, yes. And it's just lovely. I stayed here for a couple of weeks because I like to do a trial run, make sure we've got everything. And to wake up in the morning and to open these doors and just step out here is just magical.
It is, it's beautiful. And to be right in the centre of historic town.
Yes,
it
but on a
doesn't-
very
it feels-
a very quiet piazza, so you don't get
It is.
because
It's
this is a problem with a lot of the townhouses. You get a lot of noise, whereas here it's very quiet, but you've still got all the local amenities, you know, shops and a bar and a fabulous restaurant.
So there's a restaurant in the village as well.
Yes, Didicus. We
Okay.
call it the poshest pizzas in Italy. They are the most amazing pizzas. They're not, you shouldn't really call them
Posh
pizza.
pizzas.
They are really nice people, very friendly people, great selection of wine, lovely seating area in the
And
summer.
families that you can just walk.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes away. So yes, it's perfect. And then we've got, you know, obviously the pharmacy and supermarket all within walking distance.
See, that's what's lovely about being in the village. You can walk everywhere, go out for a pizza, go to the bread shop, the supermarket.
And also, I think people feel part of the community when they live in the town,
definitely.
because the local people are so lovely. And they welcome people when they come back, you know.
Whereas
it's
if you're in
really
the
nice.
countryside, invariably you're in a larger property and you don't really get to meet anybody,
No.
whereas you're in the thick of it here.
Exactly.
But it feels like you're in the countryside because you've got these incredible views.
I mean, again, when we looked at this house, I just couldn't believe it. It's just like stepping out onto a hillside. So we put a barbecue here, gas barbecue. We bought quite a retro one because again we thought it was nice in keeping with the house. And I mean, what a spot to barbecue in.
The views.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes, lovely feature. And again, the brickwork feature on the terrace. We put this permanent shade up here because obviously in the summer months it does get hot and everyone likes a little bit of shade.
It's warm today and it's February.
It's February, yeah, and it's beautiful. And this, we then added another shade for the dining area, and this is an automatic retractable shade, so you can have it all the way out or halfway out if someone wants to sit in the shade, someone wants to be in the sun. So these are great. They're very they're really practical. Okay, so this is the bathroom for the 2 bedrooms. So we've got a lovely shower at the end here. Again, with the lovely grey and yellow tiling and a lovely quirky oval window at the end.
And original tiles on the floor.
And original tiles, yes, again, those lovely soft colours. And a couple of Murano wall lights.
I love the wall lights. Are they Murano?
Yes, they are Murano. And they, again, were just perfect. So very soft. The delicate petals, and then I just love the way that they've covered the screws of the plaque with, again, with a lovely piece of glass.
And the gold running through it.
Yes.
Very, very elegant. I've fallen in love with this. I don't need to look at any other house. It's just absolutely perfect. I love the elegance, I love the location, I love the fact you're right in the centre of the village and you can be part of the community. And it feels safe.
Yes, cut off.
Exactly.
Because a lot of farmhouses, you know, you are slightly.
Well, you're isolated
Yes.
invariably, whereas here, and
It's
just
quiet.
it's quiet, but you can just, there's a little rumble of someone moving around outside, and I just love it, and it's perfect, absolutely beautiful.
And it's in the summer months they have a music festival in the piazza just down here, and that's just lovely.
And again, that's the beauty of being in the centre of the village. You can just wander out for half an hour rather than having to get in a car.
Because people don't want to get into the car every time. We do, a lot of our owners love cooking, and obviously we've got great facilities for them to do that. We also have a couple of people that do in-house dining, so a chef comes and they'll prepare a meal for you. So
That would be great for me because I don't cook.
No, so, yeah, you just, you know, you've had a lovely relaxing holiday. Sometimes you don't want to cook every night, so that's just a really nice treat. And our housekeeper makes fantastic lasagna. So you can book that ahead and say, oh, we're arriving on Saturday.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Can you pop me a lasagna?
Yeah, and also if you've been out for the day, you don't want to go out again to actually have something ready just to pop in the oven.
Yeah, just make a large salad, lasagna, sit out there in the evening. It's just lovely.
No, I love it. Absolutely.
And the close proximity to a big town, 10 minutes away.
How far from Fermo are you?
About 15 minutes. And again, that's a
so
really
it's
lovely
10
town.
minutes from Porto San Giorgio to larger coastal town.
Yeah. So this was a really lovely feature again of just the arch, the tall, arched, elegant window on the landings, which just floods the staircase with light.
Because the ceiling is so high.
Yeah. But again, it's beautiful colours, just very soft, but just giving it that, that bit of detail, which I think is so important.
It's just so elegant.
So on this floor we have this double bedroom here, which is again very light, beautiful views.
The views are breathtaking.
And I love you can look out and you can look over the rooftops of the Compton Tower. You'll see them in more detail out on that terrace. So this bedroom is great because you can literally get out of bed and you can walk straight out onto that terrace there.
Very pretty little bedside lamps.
Yes, this is a local artisan that I work with, and he makes all the lights, which I put, lamps and wall lights, which I put into a lot of the houses. And his mother hand makes all these light shades. So again, you can choose the colours that you want, the size,
but the
shape.
different textures in the silk.
Yes.
With the gold, it's so soft. These are very pretty, Dawn.
Yes, again, I found these on a local antique market, and again, they were just very, very simple but very classically Italian. And I've learnt over the years, if I see something that's perfect, it's very difficult when you've got something in your head, unless you can get somebody to bespoke make it like pieces of furniture, which I often do. Artwork sometimes. Original artwork, old artwork is quite difficult. So yeah, I thought they worked really well. And then straight off this bedroom, you walk out here onto this beautiful terrace.
Ooh. Wow, so how many terraces are there?
3.
3. That's
Which
very unusual for a townhouse.
Really, really unusual. A lot of the townhouses in these medieval towns often just have a balcony.
But it's a really good sized little terrace again.
I was really impressed at the outside space.
Yeah. And I love you just look across the rooftops and all
listen,
the
you can
different
hear
colours.
the church bells.
But to see all the tiled roofs is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's very interesting that the way they do place the copper on the roofs in this part of the world. And just over here, there's a beautiful town, Torre di Parma, which has 3 or 4 fabulous restaurants. And again, it's within a 5-minute drive from here. So you've got such a great choice
There's so many
restaurants.
I was looking on the map and there's so many little villages all within a stone's throw from here, isn't there? And obviously the sea being so close.
Yes, yeah.
And how far is it from the mountains for skiing?
About an hour. Yeah,
okay, so it's still very...
Yeah,
and
so you've got the best of both
you're
worlds.
on a fairly
mountains.
straight road straight up to the mountains, aren't you, from here as well?
So then you've got this beautiful spiral staircase, which we put this lovely detail in again from the Lapedona blacksmiths.
Is this?
So then this is the roof terrace. So there's 3 terraces in total in this house. And this is just the wow factor. Well, this house has got a lot of wow factors, but up here, these views are just incredible. Again, you've got a lovely place. So you've got 3 different places that you can sit. We've got sunbeds up here. And we decided to put in a jacuzzi spa, which was a very interesting operation to try and get it up here, but we managed it. And this is a great feature, so you can just sit in the spa, have your glass of Prosecco, look out to the sea, look across the rolling hills and the olive groves. So on this floor, we have a bathroom, good sized bathroom, utility room, study come 4th bedroom, because I've got a really fabulous sofa bed in there. And anyway, I'll show you all the little treats. So again, lovely flooring here. Got some really, really interesting flooring. You know, the lovely parquet.
But the mix between the parquet and the original muted colour palette is lovely.
No, it
flows
really
so well.
It? So yeah, good size bathroom with a walk-in shower. So this could be used, you know, teenagers could have it, it's self-contained.
Because you've got a study, bedroom, bathroom.
Their own bathroom. Guests that you don't particularly want to spend the whole time with, they can have this, you know, it's perfect. While we were doing some building work down here, we noticed the beautiful stone and brickwork. So we decided just to leave that exposed as a really nice feature.
And I love the fact that the wall, because it's so uneven.
Yes, yeah, all original. And then I found this lovely light, which I thought worked really well in this space. So look, great size utility room in here.
It all important these busy rooms.
Yes, unfortunately we do need those even on holiday. So obviously washer, dryer, sink, ironing board.
Everything you need.
Everything you need, yes.
Even the beach towels.
Yes, beach towels all ready. Hopefully we'll be able to use those soon. And then we walk through to study area, but also sofa.
With huge cushions.
Yeah, it's really comfy. And then we go through to this room, and we weren't quite sure what to do with this. But we've recently been on a family holiday, and the one thing that everyone can play, virtually any age, and you can play with 2 people, you can play 4 people, 6 people, it's good fun, is pool. So we decided to get a pool table, and it's actually worked out really well. The owners love coming down here, and it's very cool. I don't know if you've noticed the temperature.
It really changes.
Cool. But if you look at the size of the walls, I mean they're just incredible. So yes, it's a really great space.
It's a very good idea actually.
But it's like a house, isn't it?
It's a really big house.
Yeah.
Because when you first walk in, the size of the hallway and the ceiling heights, but then every bedroom is very good size, and as you say, the storage is incredible.
And then this is just
Lots of wine.
so unique to have your own cellar, to have your own cantina.
Yeah. I love all the bits and pieces, all the wine paraphernalia.
I know it was good fun searching for all of these things. Yeah, so I found these lovely handmade wine gift boxes, which I've put here, and then this old wine rack above the archway, and we've just put some of the wine in, and then this sign, which is just perfect.
There's always a glass of wine.
And so true. And then a lovely old wine barrel. And then some glass storage bottles here.
It's lovely. It's a really, really unique feature.
Yes.
And it's something I've never seen before.
No, everyone's just completely blown away when they see this.
Yes.
So this is the lovely old brick that we found as well. So working with these tiles.
The brick floor was the original, and then you inlaid.
No. There was no. It was literally
just dirt.
It was dirt. So we had to do a lot of work stabilising the archways. Obviously had to put lighting in, but it's just such a lovely
It's amazing.
Space. And everyone that comes down here is just so surprised.
And it goes on and on.
Yes, it's good.
They're very comfortable. I just need my wine.
And they've got beautiful legs as well. I love that, and I love
They are really.
I love the detail of the button on the side as well.
But I love the fact that it's totally practical. You can almost wipe it clean.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, because a couple of people came to, oh my goodness, these sofas look so posh. I'd be frightened of sitting on those. I said, they're absolutely fine.
They're lovely.
Yeah, really practical. But I really like the colour. I think the colour works really well in this.
I'm a huge fan of blue. I think blue in this period of property with the detail and the gold, it's just exquisite.
Oh, so yes, the one thing that I forgot to say is that we also keep a couple of bikes, fold-up bikes in the garage. We have a garage downstairs where people can store things as well. And they can pop them in the boot of the car and they can just go down.
So you can cycle along the seafront?
Yeah, and you can cycle for miles. It's just really
I was reading in one of the guidebooks that you can cycle from the coast here right the way down to San Benedetto and beyond.
Yeah. No, it's lovely. So that's a really nice thing. The owners really enjoy doing that as well. Owners have a storage box here as well, so they can leave bits and pieces that they don't want to keep bringing backwards and forwards.
And does that get stored in the garage as well?
Yeah, so that's stored. And
could you leave other things there? Like
yes,
for example, skis or golfing equipment?
Golf clubs.
Yeah, that's really handy because it's always it's just a nuisance, isn't it, having to hire.
And for the keener cyclists down in Cooper Marittimo, you can hire you know, racing bikes
Proper
and
bikes.
mountain bikes and all sorts of things. And we have got a couple of people who've actually bought bikes here and they keep them here. Because some people are very particular about that.
I think having that option to leave stuff and store things is really good, really important.
And we've got some really lovely tennis courts right on the beach. So a lot of our owners are keen tennis players, so they'll leave their tennis rackets here rather than bring them backwards and forwards as well. So yes, it works.
Lots of pros.
Yes, yeah. So what do you think?
I want it. I want the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a very special house.
It is. Everything about it for me is perfect. Absolutely stunning location. The terraces, and to have 3 terraces, all a good size, in the centre of a village is very, very unusual. And it's just unique, the whole thing is unique, it's beautiful.
This is a very special house. I'm so pleased that we actually decided to open all of this up because it just, the whole space flows really well.
It does, it flows, and I think because there's so much natural light, it's just got a lovely movement all the way through. You glide through.
Yes, you do, you flow through, and that's why
we just need period costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, the Liberty style. No, it's lovely, and like you were saying earlier, so many of the townhouses in these villages have got very small windows and on narrow streets, so it's always a struggle trying to get enough light here. There's never a problem getting enough light.
No, I can
into
imagine
this
even
house.
on a dark day in the middle of winter, it's still very. I imagine there's a lot of natural light still.
Yeah.
Because you just don't feel close. I suppose because it's on a little piazza, that helps as well. There's just so much light.
And the light changes as well, you know, the sunrise and the sunset.